bitch, I don't miss. If I got dick hairs like I'm a Yeti. Got swag, got balls, got heart, got them all. Got an attitude, but got no petty. None. Short on the rent, already spent. Wrote a bad check, already sent. Fake my repent, on a long stint. Car full of dents and I can't take a hint. 4 kids and 5 baby mamas. Warrants in both Carolinas. Power went, the house be a sign. Honeymoon spent at a McDonald's. Met my wife as a prostitute. Threatened my life and I got to shoot. Skip rent twice and I got to boot. It gets me right though, I got to loot. Scrubbies every day. I'll be scrubbing when I'm young. Scrubbing when I'm young. Scrubbing's all I know. I'll be scrubbing when I'm young. Scrubbing when I'm young. Scrubbies every day. I'll be scrubbing when I'm young. Scrubbing when I'm young. Scrubbing's all I know. I'll be scrubbing when I'm young. Scrubbing when I'm young.
That's right. Government aid, push that paid. Let me spend the weekend, 6 months stay. Soon as I get laid, everything's way. That motherfucker, all your friends say he played. A joke, flat broke. Steady choking on my secondhand smoke. A crook, bitch, looking, you'll see. Everything you're missing, I took. Living in a storage bin, sleeping on the floor again, looking to score again, and with baby mama format war again, bitch, blow it in and I'm sipping it down, shorty friends, I'm picking them down, go with him, I'm clipping them down, of course I'm tripping, I'm a wicked cow.
Scrubbers every day, I'll be scrubbing when I'm young, scrubbing when I'm young, scrubbing's all I know. I'll be scrubbing when I'm young, scrubbing when I'm young. Scrubbers every day. I'll be scrubbing when I'm young, scrubbing when I'm young. Scrubbing's all I know. I'll be scrubbing when I'm young, scrubbing when I'm young.
I'm a Hank did 5, he robbed the bank. Show me how to sell scrap metal, hear my thing. And how to sell blow when my wallet's blank. And siphon gas on my neighbor's tank. You think this rank? Fuck what you think. I'm trying to earn me a little drop of drink. I went for ooh, a yank and dank, so if shit don't stink, you get gang.
My baby mama got a crack habit. I ain't mad at it, I still stab it. And when she got enough, I take a crack at it. That ain't good when I'm hot, dynamic. Hanging laundry on the clothesline. Those mine, whose drawers, them ain't Joe's kind. They say Dave on a stitch, my bitch cheating. At least I got these, we even. Hey, scrubbies every day. I'll be scrubbing when I'm young, scrubbing when I'm young. Scrubbing's all I know. I'll be scrubbing when I'm young, scrubbing when I'm young. Scrubbers every day. I'll be scrubbing when I'm young, scrubbing when I'm young. Scrubbing's all I know. I'll be scrubbing when I'm young, scrubbing when I'm young.
Oh yeah, we all ugly. It's just a matter of who does a better job of fronting. Nah, you ugly too, bitch. Ugly bitch, you ugly. Now we might not all be ugly as pug, but we all ugly.
What up, though? Welcome back to another motherfucking Not Slim One live stream. We out here. My voice broke a little bit there. What up, though? Welcome to viewers to this early afternoon. Yeah, it's the afternoon. Welcome to this early afternoon Not Slim One live stream. Welcome to the 2 people that are hanging out with me. I thought I'd just pop in, hang out a little bit.
To honor the arrival of Lil Wicked Vic, we about to clown that bitch ass.
Let me know how those audio levels might be. What up, 3 viewers? Yo, we're out here, man. Just thought I'd turn the camera on again today and exercise my voice a little bit. I got some shit that I got to do today, so I thought getting in front of this camera was a smart move. Yo, if you're one of the 3 people in the chat right now, feel free to say hello. Go ahead and greet me. I'm just out here hanging out. I just woke up like an hour ago, which is cool. Mima's, working afternoons and shit, so we get up late and we go to bed late. That's how we do. That is how we fucking do. What up, Beeb? Yup. Okay, I got you. So yeah, I don't have much to talk about. Maybe y'all can stimulate me in the chat, but I thought I'd go live and fucking stand around a little bit today. Got a little light on the subject. There we go. So what y'all got going on? It's Saturday morning. We vibing. I see Spooky Tuesday joined the chat. He says, Mima, how did you get Blake to start standing? It's a new thing, Spooky Tuesday. If you can't hear Mima over the rushing water. It's more your voice. Yo, is the audio mix too low or too high? Should I turn it off, the audio? Let me know what you think. Thought it would be cool to play some ICT in the background today. I want to hear it a little bit. So yeah, here we are, 5 viewers. What up? Like I said, I ain't got much. I'm just kind of waiting for this chat to roll in. I see Nasty 1985. I'm sore from the Ouija show last night. Oh, you went to Ouija? Where was he performing? I saw that. I saw DJ Clay announce that he was doing another fucking mystery show, and I never caught where it was. It's the second mystery show. The first one was like the after party for Hallowicked. But man, I was so fucking like tired after doing Fright Fest and Bloody Sunday and Hallowicked over the course of 2 days. I couldn't fucking have the energy. I couldn't find the energy to go to DJ Clay's after party. We had to go to one spot and then find out where it was at and then go to that spot. And I was like, fuck all this, man. I'm tired as fuck. I'm going down. Turn music down a little bit. Okay, thanks. Keep me posted on those volume levels. I want to know that for future broadcasts. Look at the Rainbow Chaser. Isn't this the shit? All right, let me light this joint and show you guys. Yeah, so we hit one in Fort Wayne, Indiana as well. Emerson in Indiana. Damn, you did 2 Ouija Max shows in one night. Is that what you're saying? That sounds intense. You want to see my Chapter 17 short?
Wait, you literally like got dressed in front of.
Shit, I think I gotta delete this video. No, I gotta delete this video because I think you might have seen my dick. Did they see my dick?
You got literally dressed right in front of.
Yo, did you see my dick? Shit. Shit. Can you please tell me if you saw my dick? Well, I forgot, okay? I forgot. No dick? Okay, phew. I pulled my pants down right over here in front of my bedroom window just now so I could change. No dick? All right, thank you, C Nasty. Yo, anyway, these are the Ouija Max shorts that I got. See, this always wants to zoom in on my... This always wants to do 4 times zoom on my head, not on my shorts. No, it's the gesture motion control. I can't get it to tilt down and then zoom in. When I do the gesture for zoom, it'll always want to just zoom in on my face. You see? Which, by the way, I did adjust to be.
Okay, give me that joint. We talk too much.
I did adjust it last night to be 4 times zoom. Cool as fuck, no dick. I didn't see anything fresh. Yeah, dude, see Nasty, you're saying fresh about the camera. It is the freshest camera. This is the, I got a box here. I'll show it to you. Everybody dies. Hey, hey. Yo, this is the OBSBot. I got no fucking studio lights. Oh, well, it don't matter. This is what the camera looks like. This is the OBSBot Tiny 4K PTZ. It tilts and it pans and it zooms. You know what I'm saying? And it's gesture based, like I was just showing a moment ago. So let me reposition my camera here before I start. Down a little bit. Yeah, the camera's fucking dope as fuck because it has these gestures that allow it to follow you. So right now the camera's following me around the room. Really awesome. I love it so much. We can stand behind Mima. And we can do this gesture for zoom. And when the camera recognizes the gesture, it zooms in automatically. By default, out of the box, the camera zooms in up to a maximum of 2 times digitally. But when you install the software, then you can change it so that it will zoom up to 4 times digitally. So even when you're zoomed in, the camera will still follow you around the room. It's such a fucking awesome device, man. I'm so glad that I got this. I love cameras and shit. I love this camera. But yeah, gesture control for tracking control and gestures for zooming. So it's the L shape to zoom in and out. But it's just a preset. It'll zoom all the way in or it'll zoom all the way out. It doesn't like stop in the middle, which is kind of, I guess, unfortunate, I suppose. But I'm sure there might be an update later that will fix that. And also the OBSBot Tiny 4K. It comes with a remote. It doesn't come with a remote control. There is a remote control that you can buy for like $50. It is like pretty fucking expensive. And all that it's really doing is just standard controls. I mean, I don't know what other extra special features I would expect out of a remote control, but for $50, it seems like it's a lot. But I can see how there are slight limitations with the gesture-based controls that the remote control would probably help remedy. Excuse me. But yeah, look at that gesture control. You just hold up the L, the camera recognizes the gesture, and it does the zoom in automatically. Isn't that fucking dope as fuck? It keeps my headspace up. I can stop gesture tracking and zoom out. So it doesn't track me anymore because I put my hand up to stop. It's basically waving hello. I didn't see your dick. Technology rules. Yeah, technology does fucking rule. This camera's dope as fuck, and if you're interested in buying it, you can get it on Amazon. But you can get it anywhere they sell shit. But you can get it on Amazon. I know right now for like $270. And if having a 4K resolution isn't what you're interested in necessarily, or you're just trying to save some money and you want all these cool features, you can get the same OBSBot Tiny PTZ camera in 1080p resolution on Amazon, and it's like $100 cheaper. There you go, buddy. Technology rules. Yeah, so we're just staying quiet in the chat, man. It's not a chat-driven show necessarily, but I appreciate y'all coming out and hanging out with me today. Yo, yesterday I made a video like this and got a few more visitors than just 6, but what was that?
The picture frame.
The cat one?
Yeah, how come it's not following you?
I put the gesture up to stop it.
Oh.
And we got Mima on the show. We got Mima. I haven't seen Mima in a while. I feel like I want to turn the light on and shine it on us because we're way too backlit.
I mean, I don't think so. I think it's fine.
I'll just do one.
You wanna stab a lick and
One
face
should
how
be
it tastes
sufficient.
Drag a blade some, incisions make some. Just off a whim, saw a blitz and separate.
So what else been going on with you guys in the chat out here watching, man? I've been out of the fucking loop, I feel. I've been doing my own thing, staying away from a lot of unnecessary YouTube stuff. And now, oh, for fuck's sakes! What? Yeah, I'm okay. I was untwisting the wrong thing. There we go. I don't know what's going on with this light. I'll figure it out after.
Oh, that's great. I looked right at it when you were doing it.
Oh, sorry about that. That's a little bit better.
It's really bright. Holy shit.
I mean, the gestures are recognized instantly
Yeah,
now.
I just gotta remember not to look at it.
That's a little bit better for lighting, I suppose. It's really yellow light, huh? I should get some white lights on these bad boys. But yeah, because Saturday morning, I got no agenda. I just had a good time yesterday hanging out on the live stream that I did, so I thought that I would do another one. Oh, I got the tens machine. I was thinking about pulling this bad boy out today and doing some electronic muscle stimulation on the show. Oh yeah, y'all want to see Mima's feet? Let's know in the chat. Put a foot emoji in the chat if you're out here fucking with me today and you want to look at my wife's feet. We'll show them to you. We're doing all kinds of crazy shit on Not Slim One nowadays. But yeah, I did want to maybe show you the V-Pod Deluxe and just hang out. Not much here, just sitting here smoking a bowl. Yeah, Mima fucking begging me for the joint and then she put it in the ashtray and didn't hand it back to me, so.
Want a tea for you?
A tea? I mean, I don't generally drink that shit, but I guess I'll try one today.
Oh,
Yeah, well, C Nasty 1985. Check it out, man. I'm gonna light this joint, so we're smoking together. Is everything okay? Okay, be careful, all right? Things have been good, man. I got nothing to complain about. Life's been, you know what I'm saying? COVID really rocked everything, man. You know, I haven't been making a lot, like, I guess y'all watch, like, Studio 17 shit or whatever, but, man, COVID really got me, like, mad fucking depressed because, excuse me, you know, I was going out, I'm looking at myself constantly, I should just look at you guys. Oh, okay, thanks, Pete. Yo, drinking that grape tang and then smoking this weed made it taste like a grape blunt. Love that. But, yeah, COVID got me fucked up. What? You want this? Oh, look at my Ouija Mac shorts. They're like a really thin material, so like I've already got them snagged and I've worn them like twice. I think I have it again. You think you have COVID again? Oh, man, that sounds fucking awful, bro. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that you can feel better and that it doesn't affect you permanently. At the Gathering 2021, when I got home, I got so sick. Honestly, I used to get sick a lot, even as an adult, going to shows and shit. I'd always come home with a bad cold and a bad, like, lung infection. Dude, when I got back from Gathering 2021, I was so sick. I thought I was gonna fucking die. I didn't expect to live. Like, it was fucking brutal times for a couple weeks. I didn't eat for like 3 days straight. Maybe more than that, Mima says. I just had no appetite. And I was sick as fuck. And then in the end, I feel that I got a fucking pardon me, I feel that I got a permanent alteration of taste because I used to eat like onions in general, I guess, but especially like you know, I don't know what your $1 chicken sandwich is called in America at McDonald's, but our value menu chicken sandwich is called the Junior Chicken, and you can just put anything on it. So I always ask for onions on my Junior Chickens. Now the onions, they don't taste the same. All onions don't taste the same. Other foods to me taste muted and flat. And I've been wearing the exact. Oh, thanks for the tea. I'll wait for it to cool down a bit. The lighter, yeah. Here. COVID altered my sense of taste. Yeah, it altered my sense of taste and it altered my sense of smell, like permanently so far since 2021, since September 2021. My shit's been dick. My underarm deodorant, it doesn't smell the same at all to me anymore. The body soap that I regularly use, just it doesn't smell exactly the same to me anymore. And I'm sure that there's other things that exist that aren't the same to me. They smell the same to me, but my sense of smell has been altered permanently, and my sense of taste as well. But it's not like some wild, out of control thing. Onions. I used to love the taste of onions. Now they're not disgusting, but it's like I could go without it. I wish that my underarm deodorant smelled the same because I really liked it.
It does smell. It's just you it doesn't, but it does still smell like how it is.
It just smells like flat, and like there's certain fragrant notes of this that don't smell the way that it used to me.
I know.
It's like I feel like
it does smell like normal, like sport spice. Yeah, it smells really good.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it still smells okay to me, but it smells like imagine pulling in all this information, like 1, 2, 3 as data set for your nose. I feel like I'm only pulling in 1 and 2, or 2 and 3, but like there's one component or several components missing from what I consider to be the original scent.
Maybe that in time that will change. You know, your original stuff.
Hey, Gruffmane's in the chat a couple minutes ago. He says, "What up?" Muggy B says the extra value meal, the cheap dollar sandwich at McDonald's is called McChicken. Ours is called Junior Chicken. I love Junior Chickens. Same here. Weeds and stuff don't taste the same. Smell is the same too. The smell is the same too. Like it's altered. You're saying? I feel that. Well, I tried to smell it. You tried to smell the underarm deodorant? That's cool, man. The underarm deodorant is Old Spice, Pure Sport. I've been wearing that shit forever. It burns my underarms. Yo, do you do like underarm deodorant that burns the skin off of your armpits? It's not an uncommon thing, I believe. And I know that there was like a big like class action lawsuit excuse me, a while ago against Old Spice because whatever, they had like some chemicals in the fucking stick that was like peeling the skin on. That shit happens to me. Put on my underarm deodorant, but not every time.
Do you think that you could consider to try a different brand that is clear, not a white, that wouldn't do that to you? You know, they have different brands of underarm deodorant.
I never got into the white shit because I never wanted the white shit on the armpits of my sleeves.
I know that, but they do have other, like this brand.
It burns and stings sometimes, certain ones. Yeah.
You can find ones that don't do that are the same. It's not white. It's just like the clear like this. But maybe you need to try a different brand, like something different that doesn't do that to you.
I've had it happen, says Nuggy B. Yeah, good. Then it's not just me. Ruffman says that's why I don't get the blue deodorant. The white never burns. You know, I think I recognize that I don't have a lot of experience with the white shit.
You never used it.
I used it in the past when I was young.
Yeah.
When I was very young, I used it.
Let's just.
And that's how I determined that I didn't want to continue with that product because I didn't like all the white shit like rubbing on my sleeve.
I understand
I didn't like that.
Because I use white as well, and I noticed that over time it does that. But half the time you're here, sitting here with no shirt on. So even if you did wear the white, you wouldn't be staining your shirts because you're not wearing.
I don't think it
shirts at
stains. I
home.
just don't like that the white rubs off onto the shirt.
But I'm saying you don't wear t-shirts in the house. You only wear it like for times like this, or if you're leaving the house to go somewhere. And in that time, like, don't think it would do that right away to your shirt. It has to be all the time wearing t-shirts and wearing deodorant.
Excuse me.
I don't know.
I see Ouija Loca's in the chat. Apparently ICP died. That's crazy. That's crazy about all that Laney shit and
I
everything
guess they're
too.
doing a memorial thing.
Yeah, I saw some stuff about it online, yeah. From the desk of Rachel Paul and Rob Bruce, it said. She put herself first. She put herself first. I feel like...
That's crazy.
Yeah, Rick Laney. Yeah, of course. Yeah, man. I know some people that were friends with her, so I never really got to meet her or anything. The only story that I have about Laney is that I run this Facebook group, and like she randomly joined it, and so like in that group she was like very rarely was she posting, and so she posted this link to this like. It was like a hard shell kind of camper, sort of, not a, like, I don't know, it's like a hard shell tent. It's not a camper because it wasn't on wheels. But anyway, she posted this link, and it was to this Wayfair website link, and I never fucked with Wayfair before, so I clicked through the link, and then I'm like, yo, this looks like a really good deal. It almost looks too good to be true, I remember thinking. And so, what was I just saying? Oh, Laney posted this thing in my fucking group, and I clicked through this Wayfair link, and I'm like, this deal's too good to be true. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just risk it. I got a little bit of extra cash right now, see what happens. And I clicked the fucking place order now button, and it just like instantly took my money, and I was like, fuck! I was so pissed. I ended up, I wasn't like prompted to give an address or fucking prompted to confirm my payment. I just fucking like hit add to cart or buy now, and it like just instantly processed a fucking thing on my PayPal. So that's the only and then so like jokingly, like very jokingly, you know in Tommy Boy or Black Sheep, they're the same fucking movie, but remember when remember when David Spade and Chris Farley went to go get gas, and Farley goes inside. Spade goes inside, and Farley backs up the car and smashes the door off the car. and then Spade comes out, and Farley's like, "What did you do?" It's so fucking funny blaming it on him. That's how I approach Laney. I hit her, but I guess like jokes don't fucking translate through text, I suppose. But it wasn't like it wasn't ill. It was all good. I was like, "What did you do? Like, why would you send me this link?" You know. And in the end, I ended up really easily just fucking getting that PayPal payment canceled. She's like, "I don't know what you're talking about," or whatever. You know, I'm kind of paraphrasing. But it was an innocent interaction, and I didn't get ripped off in the end, so that was really good. Yeah, Rip Laney, you know what I mean? It's people fucking... The rumor stuff that people have been, like, trying to generate on... the rumors that people are trying to generate online are always bountiful, and this is no exception today, right? It is what it is, you know. People like to talk shit. That's all they do. And then, talking shit. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Well, you were talking about like.
Just think that the music is loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Yeah, Laney died. It's unfortunate. I didn't know her personally, but a lot of people did. I saw some who's in the chat.
I like his
Shit.
his whoa faces.
Do the face.
Whoa.
Look at the camera and do it.
Whoa.
Yeah, yeah, that's a little memoji, eh? A Mima emoji. Hey, John Malenko, I see you out in the chat.
Hi,
What up,
John
though?
Malenko.
See, Nasty's been out here hanging with us for a grip. Appreciate that. Ouija Loke says, you just listen to anything ICP. You're a sheep, mindless, controlled pay pig. You know what? Honestly, like, do I put on ICP very often in the house?
Not all the time.
Not all the time. I usually keep it reserved for. I don't reserve it for anything.
Or
I
like
just don't listen
if
to
you're
it.
trying to reference something, you do that.
Yeah.
But we don't listen to every
What
day.
did he say? He said, you just listen to anything ICP. You're a sheep, mindless, controlled pay pig. Yeah, man. That's cool. I like that. I like that at least I got drive to do something. I could drive myself to be mindless to Insane Clown Posse. I mean, I'll take that as a compliment. Got
But you know
motivation
what?
to do
The
something.
difference here is that you listen to all kinds of music that most people don't know.
I was
that
just
you
listen
to like weird, different music.
Yeah, that's true. I like meme music. I was listening to
listen
Rebecca
to
Black yesterday.
All
Mima
kinds of music.
Mima was hating it.
Oh my god.
Mima does not like Rebecca Black. Ouija Loke says, play the new Baker Ya Maker. I don't know what that is. It's fire, you say? Okay, well, maybe. Maybe I'll check it out. Maybe I'll check it out. I'll open a tab in a minute here after this shit is fucking in my body.
Is it like still too
Yeah,
hot?
it's still really hot. I wish I had honey in it. Would be really good.
Don't have any.
Maybe we should get some honey and start drinking tea with honey in it.
Yeah, I can get some. I just never thought about
Baker
it.
Ya Maker? Okay, well, we just did a half an hour of show. Baker Ya Maker.
I followed you.
Oh, it's got a pumpkin for a fucking.
Ooh.
What do we got here? You got a recommended track? 17,000, 6,000. Master Mix 93. Let me know if you got a specific one that you think we should play, Ouija Loke, and maybe I'll entertain the idea. But until you make a suggestion, let's fucking flop it out like this. You want to roll that other joint? See how much fluffier it is when you
Yeah.
bust up that hot
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
that wet shit with the
Yes.
whatever the fuck it is, the coffee grinder.
I think
The first track 1. Well, the track 1 that's called Reaper Death Seal. Is that the track that you want me to play? Yo, it's Saturday, man. We're out here vibing, bro. 14 people watching. Appreciate you. Yo, if you're in the chat and you feel so inclined, please say anything, interact with us, get a little engagement going. If you're if 15 people out there, if you're one of the haters, I addressed you yesterday. Maybe you should go back and watch yesterday's video. But what I was saying yesterday was that my fucking I got an email from YouTube a couple weeks ago, and they were basically saying, hey, we're going to fucking demonetize you because you're not making any new content, which I thought is a fucking load of bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, how am I going to go? Let's apply it to me and use terminology that isn't necessarily applicable, okay? But go to the Not Slim One channel, click the videos tab, and sort that shit by most popular. I don't have videos that have over 30,000 views. Not viral. But my most top performing videos, right? They want to demonetize my platform because I'm not creating new content. And that's stupid as fuck. So what about the case for somebody who's not me? You know what I mean? What about the case for somebody who made one viral video and uploaded it to a channel where it maintains that virility for this conversation indefinitely? like, am I not getting enough views? Am I not getting enough views? Is that why YouTube wants to demonetize my platform completely, because I'm not creating new content? If I had more viral, successful content, would that be something that would not demonetize the platform and also not force me to continue to create content in order to force monetization? They're really pushing my hand and shit. Ouija Loke with a different thing says play split personality. Yeah, I'll look in. I got it open still. We'll take a look at it in a minute. Did you hear that PayPal slip? Did you hear that PayPal slip in communism in their terms? Oh, slip in communism in their terms. If they don't like what you say on social media, they will charge your account $2,500. Yeah, I absolutely did hear something about that. And then I thought that I heard like same day or excuse me. I thought I heard that same day or next day that they reversed that decision publicly. So I don't know. Look into that right now, JR Filthy, and tell me if I'm right. Did they reverse the decision? Because I definitely heard it.
That's bullshit.
All right, let's keep these conversations moving along. And tell me, I like TV. What are y'all watching on TV? What are you watching on TV? Or what are you watching on YouTube right now? I love dumb fucking time-wasting bullshit. And I found this guy, and he looks like a carnival worker. I don't even know. Do you know the guy's name on Seductive? I just know Wrinkle. Do you know Wrinkle's owner's name?
What TV show is this that you're talking about?
The YouTube videos with the duck.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name?
I don't know.
I don't know his name
I
either.
can't remember his name.
Anyway, I found this channel called Seductive, where duck is spelled like the animal, and it's this skinny guy with a yellow hat and blue glasses that are always tilted. And he takes his duck around. He's got a pet duck that he hatched from an egg. The duck's name is Wrinkle. Yeah, Wrinkle the duck. And he pushes it around in a baby stroller and goes all over the place, and everybody likes it. And literally, these videos are just him. Literally, the videos are just him going around, pushing the duck around. And then the videos are just, you watch the videos, and you're just watching people interact with a duck.
He goes into
There's
like Walmart,
yeah,
and all like those like department stores,
yeah,
and plays like with the duck to get toys for his duck. And
remember when they went to the giant cement duck that had like a hobby store inside of it?
I don't know if I saw that.
Anyway, I'm watching a lot of duck videos with this guy named Seductive with Wrinkle the duck. Maybe if you don't know duck videos, but you're up on meme culture, I didn't know. I've just found the channel randomly, but the duck like ran a marathon. So, Wrinkle ran a marathon. Wrinkle the marathon running duck. It's fun. It's a fun little 10 or 20 minute video of just watching this duck drink water and go into stores and look at shit. Yesterday's video was I brought my duck to Best Buy, and they were looking at like MetaQuest, the virtual reality units. And he's like, yeah, I want to get like virtual reality for my duck, but the duck has eyes on each side of its head and not straight forward. And the Best Buy guy's like really straight-laced. He's like, yeah, it's going to be a problem. They don't really sell duck fucking based virtual reality headsets.
What's the duck's favorite cartoon or
Paw Patrol?
Oh, Paw Patrol, yeah.
Yeah, they went to Best Buy and tried to buy a Paw Patrol video game, but it was sold out.
Yeah.
They did that, then they still put it back in. Oh, they rolled that back, JR. It's not a thing now, says John Malenko. JR Filthy says they did, and they still put it. They did roll it back, then they still put it back in. Read their terms. Captain Jerk says, hey, they did, then they snuck it back in another day. Damn, that shit's crazy. What up, though, Captain Jerk? John Malenko says only thing left on is and or dragons rings. Like, I don't even know what the fuck that means. What does this mean? What does this mean? Only thing left on is and or dragons rings. Except it's on a break. Oh, okay, I got you. I just heard there was a show called, I believe, Westworld. I never watched Westworld, but I heard that it's a HBO show, and I know that it's popular. I heard it got abruptly canceled. I wonder what's up with that. I don't care, but I wonder what up. JR Filthy says, I would ditch PayPal and stick with Cash App for now until they do the same. Red Rum says, get a job. Okay, I'll work on that. The job will be looking for a job, okay? And I'll have that in perpetuity. John Malenko says, yeah, we had a good laugh about it because every time I send one of the wives money, I say it's for tree, butt stuff, good head. You asked me what we watched on TV. Andor. You're watching Andor? It's about dragons and rings. That's cool. I'm watching Seductive. Hey, I watched this British television show. It's kind of like a game show.
It's funny.
It's called Taskmaster. Are you familiar with Taskmaster? It's a very kind of like silly show where you got the Taskmaster. His name is Greg. And then you got the sidekick, the assistant. His name is Alex. And Greg and Alex, they give tasks to like a panel of comedians, usually every season. It runs like probably 10 episodes, and they just have 5 comedians, and then they arbitrarily collect points for the tasks that they do. A lot of them are funny. It's an interesting show. It's run 14 seasons, so it's pretty popular. It also ended up like picking up like worldwide distribution, but it didn't take off really in America or in Canada. But I know New Zealand has a show. I know Germany, I think, had one. I'm not sure about Germany, but it's based out of the UK. And yeah, so I just found last night that the assistant, Alex, has a new
show.
Yeah, he started a scripted television show based in a fictional reality where he wants to overthrow the Taskmaster. But it doesn't look like, I'm watching the show, and it doesn't look like he wants to take over Taskmaster.
No,
he just wants his own show on
yeah,
Channel 4,
right.
on BBC Channel 4.
He wants to be like the Taskmaster.
He wants to be the head guy.
Right.
Well, I thought it was one show, but I went to that channel, and there's like 5 or 6 of them uploaded.
Already?
I started watching them last night. I fell asleep, so we'll rewatch them together. Hey, shit, I see Brooklyn Menace in the chat. Happy Saturday, buddy. Hey, Brooklyn Menace, were you here yesterday? I just want to go over it again real quick. Did you see this sick-ass fucking OBSBot tiny 4K PTZ camera that I got? Look at how this bad boy tracks me,
It's like
bro.
a little
It
pet.
tracks me, bro. Look at it. It just follows me around the room. Oh, it's a little bright. It was a little bright probably over there. It just tracks me everywhere I go in the room. I pulled my dick out earlier. I forgot that the camera was
No, he
tracking
didn't.
me. But yeah, Brooklyn, look at this camera. It's the OBSBot tiny 4K PTZ. And check this out. Here, can you take this and light it, please?
I don't know. It keeps going out.
Maybe rolled it a little tight because it's a little sticky. Yo, Brooklyn, if you're still here, check this out. There's 2 gesture-based controls that are baked into the camera right out of the box. And I don't believe currently that there's any other
He said
gesture
he
control.
did. He was complimenting you.
Oh, you saw it yesterday? Okay, cool. Well, I'm in the middle of the throw, so I got to keep it going. Yo, the gesture controls are zoom. You can hold up an L. I guess I got a little contrast with the brown and the white. Let me stand a little closer to the white. Yo, throw me up with the zoom. Bang. And I did install the software last night, so now we do have actually a 4-time digital zoom. I believe this is 4-time. And then we can hold up the gesture again to zoom out. And then with the camera tracking capabilities, like I'm saying, it does track you around the room, but the gesture to stop the tracking is just hold your hand up. And then the tracking turns off. So it's a really fucking awesome camera. It's a 4K resolution camera. It's $269.99 on Amazon today. And and if a 4K resolution isn't necessarily what you're seeking in a camera, like a webcam, they do make this camera in a 1080p version, and it's about $100 cheaper. It's fucking awesome. Let me show you what it looks like. Also, it has the ability to mount upside down. It's okay, I'm just talking a lot. And you can tell the difference between the OBSBot Tiny 4K PTZ and the 1080p because the 4K, it has the red ring around the camera. The 1080p doesn't. I fucking love this camera, man. I was complimenting you. Now let's get one for Will so we can actually see beers when he's drinking
God.
beer during competitions. Yeah, you know what? He doesn't even necessarily. Me too. He doesn't even necessarily need a camera that follows him per se, but at least get him a camera that has a wider field of vision. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to zoom in by holding up the L's. I was just trying to show a wider field of vision. I've definitely set off. I hold my hands out when I talk and shit and hold my fingers up, I suppose. I was doing some stream, like a little practice thing here.
Try
and
not to use your hands.
it's hard. I don't know what to do with my hands. But, yeah, just fucking recluse and sucking myself. 4K is great if you're doing pre-recorded content because you really can't stream live in 4K yet. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And if I didn't, did I finish my thought a moment ago about the OBSBot Tiny 4K PTZ? I have mine mounted to my tripod. It has a 1/4 inch on the bottom of it, but it also can mount upside down. And I think in the box, it's got a magnet. Is there a magnet for the OBSBot? I'm not sure.
I don't see anything up here.
I got this
The
fucking
only
little
thing
key
I
light
see
too.
is that stand.
I got this key light too, Brooklyn Menace. It's a Logitech Litra Glow. It's like $50 and it's fucking sick. It's got a little claw on the front so that you can mount it to your monitor, hook it on your monitor on the top, and then the back just sits back. But it's got a lot of positions. The clip is extractable, so you can pull it out a little bit wider. And you don't have to pinch it hard. You just hold it and pull, and it clicks. So you can hold it in different positions. It's a USB-C powered key light that sits on your monitor. There's no battery operation, but I suppose if you plug your USB cable into a battery pack, I suppose if you plug your USB cable into a battery pack, then it would be portable in a sense, but there's no like 1/4 inch on it, I don't think. I never tried to twist this off. Actually, I've never turned it before. I didn't realize that it articulated in this manner. But it's cool. So on the back, real quick, I want to tell you, Brooklyn, it's got a power button in the middle, and then it's got your temperature controls. Which side is which? It's got your temperature controls. So it has 5 different settings from bright white to a more natural yellow light.
So why can't you use that today? Why can't
Right now?
you use that instead of this brighter? Does that give off?
Well, I mean, I
just
guess
as
we can
bright?
try it out. I'm not doing anything. I can
Like,
take
is
the
it
time to
this
set it
good?
up. Here.
No,
No,
if you
it's
don't
cool. I think
want
it's a
to
good
do
idea.
it, if you don't want to do it, it's fine.
No, go ahead and talk to them. I'm going to set it up. I think it's a great idea.
No, I just thought that if it gives off the same light, but not as intense as this, that was.
Well,
great.
it's look, we're using 4 big bulbs here. Like, these are the lights that I just had on. So this is going to kick out way more light than this little key light.
Well, you don't know.
But I
that.
got the
have
Quintus.
Have you tried it?
I don't know if I can stretch all this out here with the Quintus. I don't have another USB-C kind of.
What about the white?
I don't have a long USB-C, so
Oh,
I got to
that's
stretch
okay,
the
then.
Quintus out.
Don't worry about it then.
No, that's cool. We're not doing much else. I'll just unplug this tablet.
Oh, JR Filthy said just don't buy a robot when they come out. PayPal might have stock in them too. No
Who
robots. PayPal.
PayPal has stock in robots? Uh-oh.
Huh?
Can you help me by receiving this real quick?
Yeah.
And this? But be careful not to unplug that.
Oh, the thing dropped.
Thank you.
The little stand dropped.
That's okay.
That's okay. That stays up.
I guess I should pass it over. And then I can put the Quintus here.
Let me
1
see.
second. I just had to manipulate my microphone here really quick. Yeah, so this is the Logitech Litra key light, and this is probably going to be. I got to take my glasses off for a second because I'm blinding myself. Okay, power button. So it's a little kind of like step down to turn off. And then when you turn it on, obviously it turns on. And it's just got, so this is going to be the highest, brightest setting. It's pretty good. I mean, I guess you can't see me. At arm's length, it's not so bad.
You're right. It definitely doesn't give off as much light as those three.
When you're sitting in the dark or you're sitting at your monitor and your monitor's this close to your fucking face, like it's definitely throwing a lot of light on you for sure. But it's stepped dimming, so it's not stepless, but you can dim it way down. There's 5 different light settings, Brooklyn, and there's 5 different dim settings. So 5 by 5 is 25, right? But check it. You can turn the different colors. You can make it warmer and bright. So this is the brightest, warmest setting. That's not bad. This is really orange, you know? So you definitely can cover a lot of different fucking lighting options with a small little Logitech Lightroglow.
And that's a little stand?
It's not like a stand traditionally that you would put like on it's for a monitor. You see the little clip down here?
Yeah.
That part clips on the front of your TV at the top, like that webcam does.
Right.
And then this part just rests on the back of the TV. So it's kind of like held in place by gravity. But you can turn it left and right, and you can fold it down and back. But when you put it like this, like if my arm was a flat surface, like a desk or a table, the light doesn't go all the way straight back to me. Like I feel like it does. Like my arm's not level, and I'm holding it straight up. But I feel like if my arm was flat, like it doesn't go 90 degrees. You see? But yeah, Brooklyn, it's a fucking awesome little light. It's like $60. You should definitely figure it out if you're interested in a small thing like that.
Oh yeah, you gotta turn that light back on.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Don't look at it, okay?
Yeah, I won't.
Brooklyn says, I have a couple lights that are similar to that, but you can adjust the warmth and brightness. That one is really nice, though, because you can take that on the go when you're doing live streaming. Yeah, absolutely. But like I reiterate, yeah, but like I'm reiterating, like you can take it on the go. It is really small, but it's not like an ergonomic thing. I'm just going to unplug it. It's not like ergonomic because it's wide and it's flat. You know what I'm saying? You can fold this down or whatever, but I mean, if you just plug it into USB-C, let me see if this, I don't think this is a quarter. Ooh, let's unscrew this. I never did before. Oh my God, it's a fucking quarter. It's a quarter. It's a 1/4 inch mount, standard tripod mount. Yo, that's the shit. Now this fucking thing has increased in value to me drastically because I thought I was limited exclusive. I never tried to turn it off before today. Yo, that's awesome as fuck. So yeah, even you can just hold it in your hand like this, good to go, right? You can slop it in your fucking pocket, right? Real easy. Yeah. Fits in your pocket. But again, once again, even though I'm like really praising this right now for its portability, you do need a battery for it. There's no battery support. There's no battery built in.
So what size of battery is it?
There's no battery in it.
Oh, there's no battery in it.
There's no battery in it. It's only powered by USB. So you have to plug it into the charger or into your computer or some other power source. Mm-hmm. And that makes it lighter. You know, you can have your battery mounted somewhere and have a USB long cable that...
We can take that when we go camping, too.
Yeah, well, I got the camping light. You want me to talk to these guys about it? Camping light's fucking... You guys want me to talk to you about a camping light?
Working right now.
I want a camping light. Yeah, I got this awesome fucking camping light that I won in a giveaway. It's the best camping light I ever got in my life. What did I do with my favorite light? Is it on the desk?
You put it on the fridge.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Why? Because it has neodymium magnets that help it stick. Oh, hey, come on.
What? Talking to it like it's an animal?
Yeah.
Hey, come on.
John Maliko says, I said it might clip on a window in a car to a show light on a campsite or charging a tire. Yeah, you know, it's good for anything. It's good for literally any single thing. Yo, I'm not trying to out here fucking show all these products and talk about them, but I am going to talk about this camping light because this thing really is a fucking awesome light. And then we can move on from talking about shit that I got and talk about other stuff because this is kind of whatever. But I'm going to pop into it right now anyway, because this is the EcoFlow camping light, and you can get this on Amazon. It's $70. And when I got this, when I won this, and I learned that it was $70, I was like, what the fuck? But it's a really cool camping light, and I'm going to talk to you about it because I really like it. And if Ouija Loke is in the chat still, I still have Baker Ya Maker open, so I'll definitely check that music out in a little bit. Honestly, I forgot because I started talking about cool shit that I got. That OBSBot camera is the sickest thing, right? Anyway, so I got this EcoFlow branded camping light. That's what it's called. This thing fits in the palm of your hand. It's really small. It's really light. And it's got 2 neodymium magnets on the back of it that allow it to stick to anything. Like, you just fucking put it on the fridge. Good to go. It's not going to move, you know, because it's magnets. It sticks to anything. You can put it right on the metal on the filing cabinet. It holds anywhere. It's IP6 weather resistant, so you can leave it out in the rain. Also on the back where the neodymium magnets are, it's got these like hooks. And when you pull both hooks up, they turn into a loop. So it's got the loop like this, but if I fold down one of the hooks, you can see that it makes a hook, right? So you can hook it or loop it, and that's fucking great. So you can it's really versatile to stick it wherever you want. And when you want to use it, it's got a really simple 1-button design for operation. You press the button once, and it reads out what the battery level is left on this camping light. I got like 25%, I guess, maybe. It goes this way. I guess I got like maybe 25% or whatever, 20% left. But when you turn the light on the first time and it shows you the battery readout, now it's in phone charging mode. And it does have a regular USB-A port on it so that you can plug your phone in and charge your phone in an emergency situation. And then on the other side, it is USB-C for charging. And both of these ports are 5 volts, 2 amps. I love this light. Yo, check this out. When you push the button once, like I did, it shows you the battery life and begins phone charging mode or charging mode. When you press a second time, it gives you this really bright white light. And then you can cycle through the lights. So you got bright light, a warm yellow light, and also a more natural white light. In addition to these 3 spreading lights that are diffused from the ring on the outside, you can push it again, and then it has a nice LED in the middle. That makes a nice. Oh, sorry, Mima, I didn't mean to hit your eyes if I did. I didn't mean to hit your, but you can see how on Mima. Sit back. I'm not trying to shine in your eyes. You can see how on Mima how it has a really nice spotlight from the LED in the middle. It's a really, really bright LED. And then also you can cycle through it, and it offers you an emergency SOS signal. So it's good for camping. It's weather resistant. It sticks to shit. It hangs on shit. It has emergency. I got to charge it. It has emergency SOS on it, which is a really handy feature. You can take this on the boat. You can take it to the beach. I don't know why you would necessarily take it to the beach, but
I mean, if you're there at night.
Who goes to the beach at night? That shit sounds crazy.
A lot of people do.
I wouldn't want to get sucked into the ocean. I'm afraid.
Oh.
I'm afraid of the beach at night. Write that one down. Yeah, but the light is dope as fuck. I love this fucking thing. Not only does it have the SOS. Okay, so when you turn it on, and I'm in the brightest bright setting right now for the light, you can press and hold the button, and it's stepless dimming. So it dims the light, and you don't see it go like tack, 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 tack. Like it's stepless. It's really smooth. And then you press and hold it again to bring it back to its natural bright light. Can you do half dimming? Yes. But when you go down halfway, when you press and hold again, it's going to go back up. After the light is in one particular light setting for 25 seconds, then it's permanently in that light setting, and you only have to press the power button once to turn it off. I love this fucking camping light. It shits out so much light, and the battery is good on any of these light settings for a minimum of 11 hours. So when I saw shit was $70, I'm like, that shit is dummy expensive. They sold out. They sold out of the fucking camping light. So definitely a great deal on the light. I want to fucking get maybe another one sometime. But honestly, one is all you need. I love the camping light so much. I fucking use it in the middle of the night in my own house. I hold it like a little fucking torch, and I hobble to the bathroom to take a piss in the middle of the night. This thing's helping me get there.
I mean, it's good too for when the power goes out. You know what I mean? We have some type of.
Yeah, an emergency super ultra bright light that's good for 11 hours. That's awesome, right?
Yeah.
I could talk about more shit if you guys want. I got some other stuff that is really cool that I won on the internet. I haven't seen you guys to give you updates about it. But, you know, whatever. What'd I do, an hour? I did an hour. What do you think? Should I stick around a little longer or should I just take off? I got some other shit that I got to do
I
today.
don't think you should be too long.
What time is it? It's 1:30. It's still kind of early in the day. I got a couple hours of shit that I got to accomplish today, maybe tomorrow as well. Yeah, random live streams. I just wanted to do it today. I haven't really developed any type of schedule. The only reason really that I went live yesterday was because I got the OBS bot and I wanted to use it. And now I am, and I love it. It tracks me when I move around the room. That's the coolest shit. It's the coolest shit I ever seen in my fucking life. You know what I mean? What do you mean, no?
Yo. Like,
Yeah, I'm really bright and far back, huh? Do we get this one?
you want me to move
Can we
on?
get this one?
Or
Oh, we got it,
there it
baby.
is.
We got it, baby. What up, though? Sorry, I didn't mean to yell in your ear.
It's okay.
Look at Mima. Look at Mima. See, the camera always wants to put me in my headspace. You gotta duck down. How's that? Better?
It's good. It's right there.
It's right there.
Mm-mm.
See, sometimes the zoom when I'm real close is kind of... It works good, and then also it doesn't work good. You try it.
What do you want me to
Oh,
do?
it followed me. It's tracking me again.
Yeah, you
But I
just
still
put your
want to zoom
hand
out. There we go.
There it goes. There you go.
There you go. It recognizes the gestures in real time, and it has lights on the front that represent, hey, we recognize a gesture, we're analyzing it, and now we're executing it. And I've noticed that when it's really up close or when I've got a lot of backlight on me, it's hard to see my little fucking feminine hands.
With hair on them.
Captain Jerk says yes, more. You want me to stay on the internet and stand here? Is that what you want? Yeah, I guess I can stick around for a few more minutes. I don't have too much going on today. I gotta make.
You have some things.
I got
that
some
are
shit
going
that I gotta
on,
get
yeah.
done. Excuse me, winter's coming, so I gotta go outside and clean up some shit before it gets all buried in snow.
They came and took all those leaves today.
Oh, they did? That's good.
Yeah.
There was like fucking 50 bags out there.
Yeah. Lots of leaves.
Raking leaves is such a stupid fucking thing. It's nature. It's nature. Who gives a fuck about raking leaves?
Last week, I raked while you were in Detroit.
Yeah, I know.
Did all the raking.
Hey, Jetwash Outdoors in the chat. He says Japanese ogre mask. That's cool. What's up, Jetwash? I hope you've been good, man. Yeah, I haven't been doing too much. If this is your first time out here, Jetwash, I did a stream yesterday, and I was just saying, like, I got an email from YouTube, and basically they were saying if I don't keep making content, they're going to demonetize the platform. I don't fucking make any money on YouTube anyway, but I felt threatened, so now I'm acting out of spite. Oh, yeah? Fuck you. I will make content, YouTube. You know what I mean? I think they were going to give me like 30 days or some shit until the platform would have went basically dead. And hey, yo, speaking of dead, like, I don't know what my plan is here for Not Slim One. I'm going to keep doing some live streams and all that shit. But I know the 12 people most likely watching are following, but for an extremely long time, I haven't been putting effort into the channel. And so it's kind of been sitting in kind of like this stasis where it's not growing, but it's not shrinking. So if you're one of the 11 people that are watching right now, consider hitting me up with a subscribe on the channel, because if anything, I have the slightest interest in getting 30 more subscribers. If I can get 30 subscribers here, I think it's about 30. Maybe somebody can tell me exactly what the number is, but I believe I have 1,970, something subscribers. So let's try to hit that 2,000 mark. You know what I mean? 2,000 subscribers. I've been making content here on Not Slim One channel, since like 2014. 2014, I think I started making content here. Remember how hard fucking core I was going? I was doing vlogs every fucking week. I was doing This Sucks. Oh, sorry, not This Sucks. That was on Studio 17. I was doing the Not Slim One Now videos, the vlogs, and then I was also doing Positive Vibes, and also I was doing Why Would You Do That? And I'm sure there's some other projects that I did that I don't recall exactly, but man, I had a lot of fun editing and filming. And then when live streaming came around, editing got fucking boring as fuck. Sucks, because I wish that I was still editing at times. You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn says, once they see this show, they're still going to take your monetization because they told you needed to make once they see this show, they're still going to take your monetization because they told you needed to make content. Why don't you have more subscribers than me? How many subscribers are you at now, Captain Jerk? Oh, Grow Show. Yeah, Jet Wash. We did Grow Show. That was a really interesting fucking time. Yeah, so I went really hard and I made a lot of good, like, consumable content. It's not very viral, but it entertained the audience that found it. And so, like, I don't have any regrets. It's usually like, it's not even, it's 0%, you know, like it's hardly trolls that bother me on Not Slim One channel. It's always just been like a lot of love and a lot of support. But like I got burnt out editing when live streaming became so accessible. I've had ideas about live streaming, but like I don't hang out with the same people that I used to hang out with. And so like it's really hard, I guess, like either it's really hard or I haven't spent a lot of time focusing on finding people that are interested in executing specific projects. But at the same time, I don't have any specific ideas for any specific projects, you know. But I realized that I think like if I had some ideas, they would maybe be okay. But I don't have like a team behind me. I don't have a team behind me to execute the things that I want to do. Remember, Why Would You Do That? Why Would You Do That was me and at least 3 other guys behind the table. Then I had another guy that would come and film. And it wasn't always the same people. We had a rotation of fucking characters on Why Would You Do That? Why Would You Do That was a fucking awesome show. I think I did about 100 of those. And, you know, like they just, that show cost a lot of money to make in the sense that we didn't make any money from YouTube to put back into the show. So everything that we did was out of pocket. And like, for the most part, the budget for Why Would You Do That was just like fucking buying the food. And a lot of times the homies bought their own shit, man. Like they fucking supported me just to come out and be doing the show and support the ideas and execute the plan, you know? And they fucking paid for their own food often, but it all came out of everybody's pocket. And then, I mean, like I paid for my fair share of complete shows. But yeah, like from a financial standpoint, like carrying on with Why Would You Do That was really difficult. Also, the people were starting to get bored with it and they didn't want to keep pushing out the money to buy the food and shit. And I just couldn't afford that. And like, and then I had the Iceman always with me. So like at the end of the day, it was really just like me and the Iceman. We always had this core fucking group to get it done. But yeah, it just became a lot. It became a lot to get everybody over here. And then I wanted to start like banking content. So I was like, okay, let's like do 2 or 3 shows today. We can do like a big one and then a couple small ones and I can edit them and get them in the fucking bank and it'll be good. But that only happened a couple of times. I really liked making Why Would You Do That? And also I was making Positive Vibes and I had my whole living room behind me here was completely empty. Remember I had this desk as my Positive Vibes desk. It was sitting in my living room and it was facing the kitchen like this. I had no couch. I just had a couple of fucking shitty mismatched computer chairs. And then I would set up 3 cameras and hit record on all 3 cameras. I had my Blue Yeti microphone plugged into my laptop with Audacity, recording 1 master audio track. And then I would import all 3 of those cameras and the audio into my editor. And I would manually edit like all that shit. Remember when I was doing those pre-recorded Positive Vibes? And Why Would You Do That? And Not Slim Now? I did like that. But now I don't feel like I have much to share like through vlogs. I haven't been living my life right, especially since COVID's been around for the last 2 years, and it really fucking shit on everything. It made me depressed because I wasn't going out and doing anything. No ICP shit. I was fucking doing like 2 streams a week on Studio 17 live. Like that was fucking burning me out. But I'm glad to be back here now on Not Slim One. I am going to keep creating content out here. I had a really good time making all that old shit editing. 2740, I don't know what that means. Durian Challenge was funny. Yeah, Durian Challenge was a good one. Remember when we did the all-you-can-eat fucking Chinese buffet? That was a fun one. I did a Barfapalooza. Yeah, Captain Jerk. You're one of the only other people. There's a couple other people, but you're like one of the few people that ever created content for the Not Slim One channel that was like not content that I created. Like basically 99% of the content that's on that channel, I filmed and edited, or I had somebody film for me. At minimum, I can claim that I edited everything. There's never anybody that contributed like in this local team, you know what I mean? Nobody contributed to editing. I did try to fucking teach the Iceman how to edit like right in the beginning, but he just wasn't feeling it. And he didn't learn very quickly, and he was not enjoying it. So I was like, it's no problem. I'll do it. Fucking bang. Yeah, I got ideas, you know. I think about things, but then when I think about filming some of my ideas like solo stuff, I get really like demotivated because I don't want to do it alone. And then I start thinking, well, I've got these ideas. I might as well just save them for Trauma Pro. You know what I mean? Have y'all been watching Trauma Pro Wrestling? Did y'all see the latest episode of Trauma Pro, Attack of the Cumfish? Backsack's working so fucking hard on that content, man. I wish that I had a thumbnail scratch of motivation to fucking edit the way that he does. But isn't it a long time in between releases? You know what I mean? He does that on a basis that is convenient for him as well as everybody else that is a contributor to that content. And then he has to edit all of it. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of special effects. If you're in the chat right now, did you see the latest episode of Trauma Pro Wrestling, the Attack of the Cumfish? What is it, part 2 or 3 or something? I'm the mayor. I portray the mayor, Mayor McDinky. That's my character in Trauma Pro Wrestling. It's really fun playing that role, and it's really funny watching that role play out. Because if you go back and like watch Trauma Pro Wrestling videos in chronological order, it's hilarious because my hair is really short, and then because it's so long in between shoots, like every other scene, my hair gets longer and longer. I think it's pretty funny. But yeah, I played Mayor McDinky in Trauma Pro Wrestling, and in the latest episode of Attack of the Cumfish, the robots and the Cumfish, the mayor's trying to fucking get it sorted out. And if y'all haven't seen it, I definitely recommend you consider going to watch it because Backsack worked really hard on making that shit. And if you have seen ever one thing that David made, then you know that he's really dedicated to his craft, and he does very well for the resources that he has and the time that he puts into his project. And I'm excited to make the next episode. And I'm just like, for people that might be fans, I'm just like y'all. I just go in and say my lines. And then that's it. And then I wait for him to produce it. And it always fucking turns out to be something that I never expected it to be. And I love that shit, man. I love Backsack. I love Trauma Pro Wrestling. It's a really fucking awesome time doing all that. All right. You should put the link to your channel in a Facebook group and then add everyone in the comments of the post. Supposedly it will tag everyone on Facebook. Eesh. I'm good on that. Princess Cupcake says, whoop whoop, what up? Jetwatch says, am I still allowed to continue Grow Show? I have another episode coming up. Oh, you know what? Yeah, of course. Yeah, carry on, please. You know what I mean? You're going to make something to eat? What do we got? Nothing? Just leftovers? Eggs? Just some vegetables and some fucking fake chicken?
Unless you like, when do you plan on?
I mean, we can end the show and go get something. I'm just hanging out. I'm not doing anything with purpose. Well, you want to leave?
I'm not saying that I want to leave. I'm just starting to get hungry.
Yeah. Well, what do you want? Do you want to get? Do you want to eat like shitty food? Do you want to eat fast food again? Do you want to go to the grocery to get something, or do you just want to deal with what we have here?
Make with what I got here.
Cool. We'll go do some groceries later today, maybe. I'm gonna focus on that other project, and then we'll take care of it together. Okay, relax. Yeah, let me check these comments again. Hell yeah, Blake. Yeah, Jetwash, please do. Oh shit, Spooky the Fungi. Love you, Mima. Do me a favor, Blake, and give her a hug. Yeah, I'll hug Mima for you. Come here, Galooty. We're gonna embrace each other. Okay. This is from Spooky the Fungi. Oh, here, hug this way so they can see your face. Okay, don't take your chin. Don't take your chin into my shoulder with your giant smile, okay? I was explaining to Mima what a horse bite was yesterday. Where you take your fingers and slam them down on your fucking butt of your hand. And you grab behind somebody's fucking arm. I was giving her horse bites before she went to bed last night. It was a good time. John Malenko says, take that woman out to eat. Yeah, maybe. We're going to do some shitty fucking egg and breaded chicken patty, whatever the fuck. There's literally no food in the house. You know, it's always like go get fresh food every day, you know? So it's almost every day to the grocery store for something fresh. He
hates onions, but I'm putting onions in.
I'll eat them. It doesn't taste bad. It just tastes different. I forget what I was saying about eating food. Oh, yo, fuck, man. Everything is so fucking expensive all the fucking time. Like always, right? We got a fucking small pizza and some chicken wings and some chicken bites. We wanted to kind of sample the menu. And the guy that runs the place answered the phone and took our order at this local pizza joint. And he cut us this great deal. He's like, hey, the thing that you're going to get is going to be literally over $40, but I see that you've been like really like good customer the last little bit, so I'll cut you a mad deal. And he gave us exactly what we wanted on the menu for like $30. And I thought that was really kind. But in a very unbiased opinion, despite the generosity, like the chicken wings were fucking trash. You know what I'm saying? They were those little small boys. They were split. They were barely coated, and I knew that going into it because I asked them very specifically about their wings. They were small as fuck.
They were just small, and for the price, it was like...
Yeah, it was like $15. It was like $14.25 Canadian. So maybe
Even
like...
though they gave us the deal,
if you would have ordered it regularly, it would have been like $14.50 or whatever for this fucking chicken wing thing. But they were so small. It was 12 wings.
Small. They were good, but they were small.
They were very small. And then we got half chicken wings, half chicken bites. And the chicken bites, they were like smaller than this, smaller than a butthole. You know what I mean? And so I was pretty satisfied for the deal that we got. I was like, oh, thanks for the deal. I'm glad we didn't pay full price for this. But I learned, like, I'm never trying to fucking buy those particular menu items from that place again. And then we got like their best pizza, their gourmet pizza, which gourmet is so fucking stupid to say about a pizza. Look, if you're serving me a gourmet pizza, it better be a different bread than the fucking pizza dough bread that I'm fucking getting on a regular fucking pizza because it's gourmet. Don't fucking tell me that roasted red peppers are top fucking dollar fucking gourmet menu item. These motherfuckers made me, it was a good pizza. It was a good pizza. They put chorizo on it, and they put the roasted red peppers with some Kalamata olives on it, and they skipped the pizza sauce, and they put an oil base on it instead of a sauce. So it was a unique thing that I hadn't had before. It was okay. But like, fuck, man, like premium, like gourmet pizza because you put red peppers on it. What?
But
I get a
wait.
fucking regular pizza with green peppers on it, and that shit's not gourmet. Get the fuck out of here with all that
Right.
shit. But
But that whole deal was to try those chicken wings, and yeah, like he told me when I left, he's like, "Let me know what you thought of those chicken wings." So now we'll give them our feedback on them.
JR Filthy says prices are just going to get worse, and Captain Jerk says chicken anuses, laughing my ass off. Yeah, exactly. Both of those are very accurate things. But all I'm getting at is this. I'm not trying to be sitting here complaining about that pizza place. I'm just having a conversation observing that I got a great deal on dinner last night eating out, and that like, fuck, man, I'm glad I didn't pay full price for that shit, because I learned that even though the food from that place is good, I'll never order those small chicken wings or small little chicken bites again. And also on their menu, they got chicken tenders. You know what I'm saying?
Those are good. Those
Oh,
we-
am I not being tracked? I must have been talking with my hands. They got the chicken tenders as well, but that shit comes from fucking frozen, bro.
Yeah, but they're
And do we still
bigger.
got this? Right? Is the styrofoam box just outside the door?
Uh,
Is it in the trash?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure.
This is the box for the wings.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it don't matter. It's so like 1.5 of these, right?
Yes.
So like this is the styrofoam box. This is a styrofoam box that the wings and the tenders came in, and like this box wasn't even full. There was so much space in here when we opened it. But from the store, I don't want to dump the trash out. From the store, you get a styrofoam like this that's like 1.5 or 2 times the size, and they fill it with French fries, and then they put these giant compared to the other food that they have, chicken tenders in the box. But what I'm really, really fucking blabbing about right now is that like, I understand restaurants. I fucking understand it, okay? But they're chicken wings, they're tender bites, the bigger chicken strips, all that shit, it all comes from frozen, bro. It comes from fucking frozen. And it's bulk. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, if you're gonna charge me $15 for a half a dozen fucking chicken strips and a box of French fries,
We can make that.
yeah, I mean, go fucking buy the chicken and fucking bread it with your house recipe and then deep fry the shit. You're literally not doing anything else. It's a fucking pizza joint. Just cut the fucking chicken and deep fry the shit and make the fresh fucking thing. But no, everybody wants top fucking dollar for takeout from frozen. That's it. So yeah, so in the same hand, and wrapping up what I'm saying here, the same shit applies to the grocery store. I can't go and eat like a fucking single meal from a restaurant for like $30. You know, $15 for 2 people, I think, is a pretty adequate price to go eat out a meal that is fucking coming from frozen. You know, even $30 is too much. I renege on the comment that I just said. I don't mean that. $30 is way too much to fucking eat for 2 people when your fucking food comes from frozen. Yo, I just got triggered. Remember when we went to Ohio a couple weeks ago and we all fucking went out for breakfast the next morning? What happened? You remember? Oh.
Yeah, the chicken sandwich was like chicken tenders or something like that. Where they like the boxed chicken.
You know how you go buy
Yeah.
fish sticks and they come in those little triangle shapes? We all went out to breakfast and everybody's like, I'm going to get a straight up breakfast. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I like chicken sandwiches. I don't have a big appetite. I want a chicken sandwich. So I paid $9 and this fucking lady brought me a $1 fucking hamburger bun, and on it was a white piece of lettuce, a tomato that was as thick as the fucking breaded chicken strips from a box. They put 3 breaded chicken strips on a fucking bun. Oh, man, I ate the sandwich because I was hungry for breakfast, but they come back, they're like, good? I'm like, fuck no, it's not good. You served me 3 chicken strips on a fucking bun that you reheated like I'm a fucking 6-year-old eating lunch watching fucking Sesame Street. Oh, man, I was so mad at that shit, but it passed quickly. I forgot all about that until just now. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, fuck, man. For like $20, there's no way that you can't go get some fucking fresh shit and fucking cook it up. You know what I mean? Make it really good. Make it so good that it's in demand and that you're going to sell out your fresh fucking shit every fucking day. You know what I mean? Then you don't have to worry about spoilage or 2 days. You know what I mean? Or whatever is the appropriate keep time for chicken. But even still, make that shit fresh every fucking day, man. Anyway.
It was funny.
Oh, dude, I was so mad about that. Everybody had a jolly good chuckle at the breakfast table except for me. Yeah, so, you know, and now what I'm saying about shit being so expensive is even though you get a little bit more, I can get a whole chicken for like $13 or $15 and then a bag of salad for $5 and maybe like another shitty little cheap side. Like, I enjoy fake mashed potatoes, but even still, in a non-complaining form, fake mashed potatoes, like artificial shit, is still way more expensive than just buying a fucking bag of potatoes for $2 and making your own fresh homemade shit.
It's better to have the bag because we get more dinners out of it.
You get more dinners out of a bag of potatoes than you do a box of fake mash. But there is something pleasurable about just mixing that shit together with some liquid and then instantly eating it instead of peeling and boiling and making potatoes. You're paying for a convenience factor, I guess. But yeah, even still, even if I'm just getting like fucking fake mashed potatoes, you know, I'm going to pay like maybe $25 for a dinner. I think that's about a budget that I try to fucking stick to every night, you know, for dinner. Unless if we're doing something really special. Like I made these delicious ribs that you boil in Guinness and molasses with some sesame seeds and green onion for aesthetic. It's really fucking good. If you like Guinness and molasses, you just boil it down for like a half an hour until all the liquid is purged, and then pull out the ribs real quick and then boil it a little bit more and keep that fucking molasses and beer turn into a candy, you know, coating. Don't burn the sugar, and then throw those ribs back in. Give them a nice stir. Give them a good coat. And did I drink all the grape shit? No. Yeah, coat all the ribs in a nice fucking sticky, thick candy fucking solution that is all boiled down molasses and Guinness beer. Oh, so good. But, you know, you got to get back ribs. That shit's like $20. And then you got to get beers, and that's like another maybe like $10. So, like, I do try to be frugal when it comes to, like, meal prep budget. Because I'm a fat ass, and if I didn't try to focus on that, then I would just buy everything constantly, and I would be way bigger than what I am now. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, we buy either chicken with vegetable and like a protein, like, you know, we try to have a little bit of everything on the.
Yeah, Duke Grow Show. I see Kyle out here. What up, Eric? Hope you're doing good. Hell yeah. I love you, Mima. Hug Mima. I did that. Much clown love. Chicken anus. I bet anything Blake asks to talk to the manager at least 3 times a month. I bet anything Blake asks to talk to the manager 3 times a month. I don't necessarily do that, you know what I'm saying? But, like, if I don't get what I want, I generally don't ask for the manager. Like, I don't say that word, you know? But I'm just like, is there anything that I usually give, if I need something, I usually give them one of these. If they're not giving me what I want, I usually just give them one of these. I'm like, is there something that I'm not saying or words that I'm not using that can allow me to get remedy in my favor? Because, like, I'm really trying to work with you here. And then usually they might put me on hold and then they go talk to the manager without me directly asking. And oftentimes, yeah, if you talk about it enough, you can get what you want. But I'm never impolite, and I never raise my voice at a fucking customer service representative. That shit is fucking bullshit.
Yeah. Blake just talks a lot.
Spooky says, is it true? Did Iceman go rogue and start living off the grid in a makeshift shack with a gun cache and a tinfoil hats? I don't know what he's doing. I haven't seen him in a while. I haven't talked to him in a while either, probably since the beginning of this year. But if he's got a bunch of guns and some tinfoil hats, I hope he's doing good with that. Official JG. Yo, Ohio here. Yo, what up, JG? Complaining about prices at any store is like hitting a parked car and complaining to the car owner's neighbor. Yeah, I mean, I guess. You should leave the camera on, Mima 24/7. I need the wives to see how a real woman takes care of a house. Princess Cupcake says, I just made Starburst strawberry jello like 5 minutes ago. Yo, American food always, my opinion about American food is that it always is trying to kill you. No matter what you're eating, no matter where you go, no matter what you get, it's always like ultra fucking flaming hot, you know what I mean? Or it's like a fucking burger that's as high as this fucking water bottle. You have to like get a surgery to dislocate your jaw in order to fucking bite it. Everything's bad in America. Everything's real bad. Food's bad for you in America. I love it, but it's brutal. But yeah, mail me some of that Jello. Put it on like a fucking dry ice thing. Don't just send me the fucking pack of dry Jello. Put it in a dish, wrap it in dry ice, and fucking mail me some Jello internationally, okay? Ohio prices are insane. For everything, everywhere, it's insane. Jello, does the Jello have weed in it? Dude, would that even be a real thing? Like, wouldn't the THC oil-based gland not congeal with the gel? Wouldn't it separate? Wouldn't it float or sink? Whatever's heavier. Ugh. Or if it did stay suspended, like it wouldn't mix. It wouldn't mix, right? It would globulate, wouldn't it? And then now you're eating fucking Jello with drops of fucking resin in it. You know what I'm saying? You just got all stuck in your teeth and shit like it's fucking Jolly Ranchers. I don't know about all that. Positive Vibes Live. Yo, I thought about bringing back the show Positive Vibes, but it's old content. And maybe I should just pick a new name for a new thing. And just, you know, what do you think? Should I say it? It's Positive Vibes? Because here's the thing. Iceman, he's not going to come back. He's not coming back for Positive Vibes. So, like, that was a show that he and I did. And that's just kind of like how I frame it. But, like, if y'all think that I should just do something and call it Positive Vibes, I mean, I'll run with the masses. I'm not really set either way. If y'all got an opinion about that, let me know. But right now, I'm just kind of, I did 2 live streams, and I'm just like, whatever was on my mind is what the title is. But I'll bring back a more structured show maybe. Let me know what you think about that. Mashed potatoes. Yeah, dude, mashed potatoes honestly are the best.
I have potatoes here, but it's too long to do.
Blake complaining about pointless shit is the Positive Vibes Live I remember and love. Yo, thank you, Spooky. I appreciate hearing that. You're making me hungry. I made an ice cream sandwich with 2 waffles and vanilla ice cream.
Wow.
Yo, that sounds good, actually. Were the waffles thin and crispy, like little Stroop waffles, or were they thick and fluffy? I like crunchy ones. I like artificial, fake-ass Eggo waffles. You know what I mean? Because you put them in the fucking toaster, and then they get nice and crispy. You can really crisp them up. I like crunchy shit. And imagine if you had Faygo waffles. Lego my Faygo? Whatever, I don't know.
Oh, it's really windy outside.
Faygo waffle? Yeah, I see that. Faygo waffles? Lego my Faygo. Haven't stopped in for a while. Possible. Yo, Big X Smoke. Shit, what up, though? Damn, I haven't fucking seen your name in a fucking chat in a while, man. I hope you're doing very well. Thanks for staying subscribed, man. Big X Smoke, this is like an old account that I feel like I remember being like one of the OG subs, man. So appreciate you coming out today, man. I'm going to try to bring some content back to this channel. YouTube's obligating me to do it. Jamaican me hungry. You want to go buy Jamaican patties today, Balut?
Ooh, yeah, we should go to. I know it's.
You want to go to the City to the World Market today?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we'll figure it out. They got all those fresh fish out there that I don't know how to cut up and fucking. It's weird seeing you without bright colored hair. Yo, man, honestly, I've been fucking growing my hair since June 2020. I just like, again, when COVID hit, I'm like, okay, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing nothing. I don't need to go through like this transitional phase because there's a point in my life where my hair is maybe about like this long, maybe. And I look like a fucking lesbian. It's fucking crazy as hell. But now my hair is mad long. It's finally long enough to pull back and put in a ponytail. It goes almost like down to probably where it says dead body. Shit's out of fucking control. And yeah, I miss dyeing my hair and having it short as well. I'm not like, here's the thing. I'm not necessarily attached to my long hair, but I don't think that I want short brown hair. I think that if I cut my hair short, then I would want to start dyeing it again.
I think that you should like get a haircut, but like keep the style, but I'll just like trim it up and maintain it. An inch, like even like half of an inch, because you don't have.
Look at my fucking bald spot though. Spooky's right. It pretty much goes fucking back behind my ears now. Oh my god, look at it from this angle, bro. That's just crazy. Remember when I had a mohawk that was just cut at the sides of the bald spot? I remember that. That was a while ago. Everything in the U.S. is trying to kill us. Yeah, man, especially the food. Yo, Midian in the chat. What up, though? Sorry I'm taking so long to reply to these chats, man. It's slow and then it's fast. You know what I'm saying? Jetwash says, did you know that nothing starts with N and ends in with an did you know that nothing starts with N and ends with G? Yes, I'm very familiar with that. I can read and spell. Bring it back, make it new. Bring back positive vibes and make it new. Is that what you're saying? Call it Juggalo vibes? Maybe. Spooky the Fun Guy says, don't go relive the past. Use an evolved version of the past, I guess. Change the names. Change the names. Change the names. I think about I don't have any intention to start vlogging right now, but I think about if I were to start vlogging, if I would change the name. And I don't know if I would call it Not Slim Now anymore. Or maybe I would call it Not Slim New. You know what I mean? It's very one letter changes the whole fucking concept of the Not Slim New. I don't know how that sounds. Let me know what you think. But I don't plan to vlog. Positively vibing with Not Slim One. Yeah, definitely put it in. Barefoot cooking with Mima. Is she in her bare feet? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Shit cheesed me off today with Blake. That could be a good one. Free shit Fridays. How about start shit Saturday? Welcome to being 40. I'm Canadian. I'm sorry. With Blake. Okay, that might be not the best name for a show, I think. But yo, once again, I expected to come out here for a fucking half hour to an hour, and now I'm going to do the whole 2 hours. So I'll hang out for another 20 minutes, and then I'm going to get the fuck out of here. What do you think about the format of standing up? You know what I mean? Should I just go fucking sit back down at the damn...
It's good to stand up.
Yeah. Should I just I like the camera. I like the camera following me. That's why I'm fucking standing all the time. It's a fucking awesome fucking thing. Also, I know that my microphone is across the room right now over here by the camera, so I don't need to yell. I know that you can hear me if I'm speaking in a more moderate level tone. But I'm going to get some wireless lapel mic so that y'all can hear me and I can walk around. It's going to be good. I'm going to make some upgrades around here. And things are going to fucking turn out to be pretty fucking dope. Whatever. I'm going to get some equipment so that I can try to execute some new ideas that I've got. I like being creative. I don't like being stagnant. I don't like sitting. I don't mind sitting around and being a lazy piece of shit who never moves and doesn't do anything at all. But when it comes to having motivation to be creative, I don't want to be stagnant. I don't want to say the same things over and over again, and not like try to evolve it or be creative with it. I really want to do something. I feel like I've kind of realized that, it only takes one. It only takes one thing. I don't know what that one thing is going to be for me. Maybe it'll never be anything, Maybe I'll never reach some. I'm not seeking I'm not seeking like a viral video, But I think that like when I do shit like this on Not Slim One, I enjoy giving it and creating this content. But also, I want to do other shit too that can be profitable online. There's infinity fucking money on the internet, you know what I'm saying, to be made. And I just want to figure out if I have the ability to understand how to, I guess, manipulate the algorithm in a way that is giving me an audience that can earn me some fucking commission. You know what I'm saying? Who don't want to get fucking paid? You get all these like, I won't linger on this, but I got like trolls. I got trolls that are like, oh, this guy, all he does is fucking beg for money. And it's like, well, yeah, I mean, how else am I supposed to let people know that if they enjoy what I create, that they can fucking help me out? You know what I mean? Financially. I mean, everybody knows that everybody can fucking pay somebody something online. But isn't that the premise? Isn't that the premise? To let you know that you can do it? You can give me your money if you want, So I think that's definitely like, I think that within me, there's some untapped potential, and I don't know what it is or where it is within me, but I know that like if I can just find one not even one thing. I'm not looking to be like a one-hit guy. I want to be creative. I want to make stuff. And you know who I'm doing that with the most right now? David Backsack. David Backlund and Trauma Pro Wrestling. That right now is where I'm putting a lot of my ability to be creative into. And Backsack really kind of like runs that whole thing, but he's always considerate of opinions, suggestions, ideas, different perspectives to facilitate, change and growth within his content. And what's better than having a boat? Having a friend with a boat, you know what I mean? So I could just go over and fucking exercise myself creatively, but with Backsack, but I don't have to do any of the work. I get to just come home and relax, and he sits at home and does all the editing. I don't know what I'm saying. I want to do some editing too, but I don't know what I want to edit. Let's see, Grateful Dead 420 says, what's good, bro? Yo, this is good, man. We're out here doing this. Stand, walk around, getting your steps in. Yeah, I don't have my watch on today to put my steps in, but I guess I don't need a watch to walk. A couple dollars from someone for that cock show earlier. Yo, speaking of cock show, a couple dollars for that cock show. Oh my God. I hope that's not a real thing. Fuck. I hope you guys didn't see that shit. I hope my dick was small enough and my gut was big enough that when I went down, you didn't see it. Shit. Let me know if y'all see my dick. Let me know if y'all see my dick from earlier, and then I'm going to delete this stream. This is a throwaway stream anyway. There's nothing here to fucking keep up. There's nothing to keep up here, but I'll keep it up if it doesn't become an issue. Shit. If y'all don't know, I'll put it out there. Earlier, I was showing a pair of these Ouija Max shorts, and I went over to my bedroom, and I forgot the camera can track me all the way around. So I grabbed my shorts with the lights off in the bedroom, and then I come and stood in the door where there is some light, and I drop these bad boys and pull these other ones up. Fucking Nima's like, what are you doing? It's like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. I want to be Mr. Beast, and he'll work for Pet Rocks and fentanyl. How many Pet Rocks do you got to work for? It's like one Pet Rock a day? Is it an hourly Pet Rock rate? I saw a garlic sausage coil. Fuck, man. I'm going to have to delete this video. A knob of garlic with a sausage coil. Ugh, the last swallow of that tea was not good. Yeah, I do want to be more creative, and I do want to be I do want to make stuff. And I know that in the past, like, you know, over the years that I was making, dude, I've been making content since 2014. It's not the longest time, you know, by comparison of other people, but in my life, I'm 40 years old, and I've been making content for 8 years. You know what I mean? So, like, almost a decade. For simple mathematical fucking reasons, let's just round up that I've been making content for 10 years now, okay? That's 1/4 of my life. That's a quarter of my life that I've been making content online. It's a long history, man. It's a lot of shit that I've said, a lot of ideas that I expressed, a lot of people that I've met, a lot of creativity being generated, a lot of love and a lot of support. But not a lot of money from YouTube directly, always begging, as people would say, for donations. You know, I put all my content out for free and I leave it out for free, and that's how it is, and that's how I expect it to be. But with YouTube specifically and the concept of ad revenue, you know, like I've been saying a couple times, they want to demonetize me because I'm not making new content. But even still, I fucking listen. Since 2014, I'll go back and check my analytics, okay? Like, I'll figure it out and share it with you completely. But I feel extremely confident that since 2014, and even more accurately, when I signed up my YouTube account, I didn't really understand that. I didn't understand how to monetize my channel when I first signed up for it. So I started making content near the end of 2014, but I wouldn't end up properly monetizing my channel until the beginning of 2015, January 2015. So 2020 is 5 years, 6, 7 years. So basically like 7 years, okay? 7.5 years, I guess, I've been making content, not 10. But even still, in the 7.5 years that I've had my fucking channel monetized on YouTube, I feel extremely confident that I've made less than $500. Less, like, I would say I probably made less than $400. But it's hard for me to remember 7 fucking years of payments. But, like, it's so far and few between that's it, you know? I hardly ever made any revenue from AdSense on YouTube, and that's why that's why when the times were appropriate, I was asking for money. But again, like, I give my content out for free, and I recognize that that's what I'm doing, and that the ad revenue on YouTube really is the ad revenue that I'm working for when I create that content. But there's nothing wrong asking for, you know, that type of financial support. And here's another thing. If I had some money, like, look, if I had some money, like financial support money, because look, we're doing what we do here, and we're just like everybody else, paycheck to paycheck. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I find it difficult to want to prioritize putting money into like something like a wardrobe, like go get some costumes or go buy some shit and build a set. Like, I've always wanted to try to execute ideas like that, but I never had the support. And now with Backsack in the fucking mix, like, I know that if he and I know I'm talking about me specifically, and that's what I mean right now, but I also can totally fold Backsack into this and recognize that if he and I had the opportunity to generate some form of revenue online that could help facilitate, like John Malenko's saying, Mr. Beast, like, you know what Mr. Beast did? He started from the ground up like everybody else, and he just did it. He did what he had to do to get ahead, but every dollar that he was successful enough to make on YouTube, he just put back into that channel. And that's always been kind of the idea that I've had with the concept of YouTube ad revenue, but I never fucking made any YouTube money. So when it comes time to do shit like the Gathering of the Juggalos, and yeah, maybe I got a whole year to save up and shit, I don't have any shame. I think it's a smart move for me to go online and be like, hey, I got some money, but I can always use a little bit more. Help me get to the gathering. And like every year that I've ever done that, I've always put out that video. Like I was explaining yesterday, you know, the 2021 video, that ain't coming out. I just had a bad time at that gathering, and I really just don't want to relive that or share it with people. It was kind of a strange, weird COVID gathering with a lot of bad shit. And then 2022 gathering, again, I was saying yesterday, I just fucking didn't I just didn't film a lot. You know, even if I pulled all that footage out and compiled it, I don't even think that it would be an entertaining video. That's how little that I filmed shit. Not a lot of personal stuff, not a lot of this, you know. But for the most part, for people that like claim that I'm always begging for money, I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I feel like defensive about it in a sense that because like I don't feel that I'm begging for money. I'm not out here every day saying, hey, I need some money. My begging, if that's what is considered, that's what I'm doing. It just revolves around, hey, Hallowicked's coming. Tickets are like expensive, more expensive than a $50 show that I'm used to paying. And I've created some content. So if y'all, now is the call of action. If y'all see any value in that and you feel like facilitating, you know, support financially, then hit me up and we can take care of that. But it's like begging. I'm begging for money again. I'm not. I'm just picking opportune times to ask for assistance consensually in a non-desperate sounding way, right? Because again, yeah, I put my shit out for free. It's out there for free, but there's nothing wrong asking for some financial assistance. And you know what else? The people that never fucking give me money are the ones that are the loudest about complaining that I'm fucking getting money. So ultimately, I guess I'm feeding a little too much into it now, but I don't mean to be defensive if that's how I sound. I'm just really trying to push that, like, I don't beg for money. I'm just asking for cash when the time's right. You want to open those?
Yeah,
Yeah, of course, but I just need the box.
Okay. I don't need this either. Or do you want to keep this?
Yeah, because this is what comes in the box. Yeah, so that's it. Moving on from the concept of begging for money for content creation and just reestablishing what I was saying a moment ago. Like, if I had the opportunity to bring in some money, I can't tell you right now. I don't know what's happening right now, but I know that if Backsack and I had an ability to bring some fucking cash in and source some public funds, that like we would put all that money right back into to whatever we're creating on whatever channel, you know? And I know that we could fucking really, me and Backsack and the crew that we've developed, mostly he's developed and I've joined, you know, definitely have an ability to fucking knock something out of the park. So that's it. What's good? Cock Show. I want to be Mr. Beast. Work for Pet Rocks. Stand around. Keep it up. Cock Show. Yo, oh yeah, okay. I'm reading these comments. So, Cock Show, there's definitely one coming. I've been kind of putting it off. Me and the three boys, we're in a little fucking private Facebook group, and Peasy's been working on some music. We're going to share all that with you. Mugabe wants to come through, and me and Backsack definitely want to play. Look, I know that I've been saying that I'm like trying to distance like all the shit behind me, but I want to know what your opinion is in the chat. If I do Cock Show, where should I do Cock Show? Like, should I bring it back to Studio 17, or should I just host Cock Show on the Not Slim 1 channel here? I don't know what is the right move, but I do know that like there's probably some people that might watch on Studio 17 that won't have an ability to chat. You know what I mean? There's definitely some users there that I have no interest in what they have to say. And that's why I proposed the question to you guys now who may be interested to answer. I don't have a problem doing content on Studio 17, but the environment of the chat, I will definitely like influence to change. So I'm not going to eat no shit over there like I've been complaining about. Okay, be glad the 4 times Zoom wasn't on at the time. Oh man, yeah, you're right. Aren't there pics and stickers of your butt ass naked and not even a shadow detectable? Yeah, that's right, John Malenko. They're right here on the fridge. I got a couple of naked Blake magnets. I got these naked Blake magnets. They exist. This is me completely naked, not photoshopped or edited, and you cannot see my dick. I got 4 of these. I've given a couple away, but not all of them. Also, I believe those are stickers as well.
Hey, John Malenko says, I've been going through videos of how to edit for YouTube. Yeah, I think I'm going to hire an Asian kid. Yay, man. Hey, listen, there's nothing more satisfying than producing a project that you want to create in the way that you want to create it. And if outsourcing editing is something that you think you got to do in order to accomplish your goal, there's nothing wrong with that. That's just the step that you're taking to get the fucking project done. And that's good. So, like, I know you, and I know that you probably don't feel this way. But, like, if you have, like, doubt, you know what I mean? You have the ability to overcome that. You know what I mean? If you want to learn, you'll learn. And if you don't want to learn, then you don't. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, there's a lot of shit that I don't want to fucking learn. Dino says I donated and you kicked me from Discord. Oh, wow. Sorry about that. Yo, hey, listen. One, I apologize for that. Things were complicated with my thoughts and emotions a few months ago, like when I was kind of pushing away. I apologize for that. And I'd like to extend an invitation to you back to the Discord if you're interested in joining. However, I also must say the Discord's fucking dead. Like, nobody talks in there. Like, maybe you might get a short fucking 5 to 10 message conversation once every couple of days. But if you want an invite, tell me now, and I'll send you the invite back. I apologize for that. I just seen the clip of your wardrobe fumble. Yo, did you see my dick or not, Captain Jerk? I need to know if you saw my bare cock, because I'm going to have to delete the video if so.
I don't think maybe because the way you were, like, crouched.
John Malenko said like an acorn in a nest. Yes, that is 100%. That is 100% how my flaccid penis looks. Absolutely. It looks like a little fuck. It sucks in. Make one video of the last 2 years of gathering footage. Call it the COVID years. Maybe. You know, I keep saying that I'm not going to put the video out, and then I keep saying that I want to edit something. I keep saying I want to put the video out, and then I keep saying I want to edit something, and that's a lot of footage that I got that I can just start editing. As a matter of fact, you know what made me decide that I didn't want to put the footage out is I did pick up and start editing my 2021 gathering video. And it just was like a bunch of bullshit. I was like, this sucks, and it's not fun or good. It reminds me of bad times. But different unpleasant times, not bad times. They're just different. But yeah, maybe. I think about that. Never feel bad about having money. You know, I'm one of those people my entire life, whether I'm employed or whether I'm not employed, I'm always doing paycheck to paycheck. So it's always one of those things that I'm like, it's always one of those things where I'm like, oh, I got paid. I better distribute everything. And then I have no money, you know what I'm saying, for the next 2 weeks. And if I get paid and then I pay everything and then I have a little bit of extra money, I'm the type of guy to be like, oh, fuck, what did I forget? Because I never have that like extra padding, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's not always the truth. That's not always every time, but for the most part, that's very accurate. John Malenko says, dude, you got 2 dishwashers? I'm so jealous. Yeah, it's awesome. Make Not Slim 1 great again. I'm going to work on it, Dino. I think I'm going to come back and start working on it. I don't know if I'll do a sit-down show or if I'm going to keep doing this stand-up shit. But, yeah, absolutely. The Not Slim 1 channel is going to come back. I'm going to start figuring it out. Even if I'm just doing some live discussion shit like this, I would like to reinvigorate my audience. And I know that you're subscribed, but if you're watching right now, 11 viewers, and you're not subscribed, please consider hitting that subscriber button, the subscribe button, and do that. Because, you know, it's not like I have some vested interest particularly, but there is certainly something satisfying about having 2,000 subscribers instead of 1.97K. So if you're out there and you haven't hit subscribe, please consider doing so. I've got an excellent, with not much hubris, okay? I've got an excellent back catalog of content, a nice time capsule of me being a hardcore. I'm still hardcore juggalo, but like really hardcore, going to shows, putting in effort, making great content, several different shows, a couple of different playlists that you can go through. I made a food challenge show. I made a fucking weed growing show. I did vlogs. I did a talk show out of my living room for years. I did that for years. And you can go and see the back catalog. And like I'm saying, I'm going to put more shit coming out soon enough.
The resident says berries. Berries and what else? I call that a dicky do. Can I have an invite to Discord too? I'm always in Discord. Maybe I'll put the Discord link in the chat and let everybody in and then just fucking kick the people that I don't want. Just send me the footage and I'll make something out of it. Yeah, right, Brooklyn Menace. I couldn't even get you to fucking do anything on Studio 17. You're so busy. You're gonna stop playing arcade games to edit my gathering footage of the last 2 years. Right. Okay. Wherever Cock Show is aired, I'll be there watching. Yeah, I forgot that I asked that, and I see that I'm at the end of the chat, and nobody really kind of made that suggestion. So I know, like I said, let me be very repetitive and redundant. All right, I know that I said Studio 17 is dead and behind me, but what I think I really mean by that is just the type of old content that I was producing over there. I'm just not trying to be talking about specific types of topics. The same shit over and over again. I don't mind talking about the same shit over and over again while I'm seeking a segue to be more creative. But there's just a bunch of shit that I don't want to talk about all the time, every fucking day. And I know a lot of you guys know exactly most of the shit that I'm fucking referencing. So I'm going to cut it back down to some non-personal, PG or R-rated trolling, but none of this personal fucking exposing you and trying to gain clout off of other people's shame and shit. I'm just if I go on Studio 17, I'll be actively fucking blocking all of that shit and banning those users and explaining to Brooklyn Menace, we can't unban this content because if you're not with me, then it feels like you're against me and I can't I can't be fucking being creative and trying to fucking constantly manage a chat that could be, in my opinion, considered out of control. I'm not trying to be soft-skinned. I just am so sick of personal fucking shit just constantly being just trampled on and just constantly disrespected. And with any concept of blowback, it comes in even harder. I don't like that shit anymore. I don't want to do that. I don't want to consent to that. And I don't want to be a part of it. So that's just I'm trying to make that really clear. Studio 17, that's my channel. It's Brooklyn Menace's channel also, very clearly. That's not escape, but it's nobody else's. It belongs to me. And I put the most fucking effort into that channel over the last fucking couple of years, okay? If it's not the most effort, at least I put in the most fucking screen time hosting shows with those guys, Big Will and Spooky Tuesday. So that's just that's what I mean, I don't have a problem to do Cock Show on Studio 17. I don't have a problem to fucking keep creating content over there. It's a nice, great channel to go and express things. Remember when we did the pre-edited videos and shit with the lights and everything, the first videos ever on the channel? Brooklyn was making those fun jib-jab videos with all of our faces and shit. Can we just go back to a more innocent, fucking fun-loving time? Does everything always have to be shame? Does everything always have to be fucking trolling you fucking relentlessly and constantly until you're not even happy to fucking be a part of the community? And then that's the goal, and now the trolls are satisfied? The trolls really affected me this year, Trolls really affected me this year, and I like that because it's really allowed me to fucking decide that I don't want to consent to that. Oh, my elastic. I thought you were fucking with my hair. My elastic just broke and fell out.
Oh, probably because it got stretched out too much. What?
I thought you were doing one of these to me. Then just my hair fucking came out. So yeah, I don't know if I'm crying right now or if I'm being logical or what I sound like, but that's just kind of my unscripted fucking conscious kind of thought.
I think a lot of people have heard you say that.
I just want to make it really clear, you know what I mean? I want to put all that nasty fucking ignorant shit behind me. I'm not trying to talk about all that nasty shit. And, I don't have a problem being nasty and making jokes, but what I don't want to do is push people's personal fucking limits so that they're so fucking miserable that they delete their entire YouTube channel and fucking go offline. Or because of a few sour fucking apples, people got to stop fucking using social media essentially completely or fully distance themselves from communities that, they shouldn't have to because of a few shitty people.
Yeah, exactly. And trust me, those are shitty people.
Cackle over Blake's robin egg. Don't fucking call my fucking dick a robin egg, you fucking idiot. Why would you say that? Like, sure, it's small and fucking blue, you know what I mean? But come on, man. Wherever Cock Show's aired, I'll be there watching. Thank you, Midian. I appreciate your unfettered support, man. Rock on. Cheers. The trolls are eating each other. It'll be clear skies soon enough. Oh, that sounds really, really invigorating, man. I hope that does happen. You need new glasses? I could switch out some glasses. I got these glasses. I never wear them because I love them so much. I don't want to damage them. These are a limited edition fucking Von Zipper pair of Bionicles, and they got the they've got the beautiful purple leopard with the lime green metallic accent on the sides. Love it. And then look at these bad boys. Boom. Should I just start wearing these motherfuckers all the time? I love that. It's got the Macho Man fucking look. And these old boys, they're scratched up to shit. All of a sudden, I feel like I'm looking at life in fucking 4K HD for real. I couldn't see shit out of these old fucking Beetlejuice boys. Yeah, I always called these my Beetlejuice glasses. I don't know if I ever had told you that, but I used to wear these all the time back in the day on old streaming content platforms. Me and my boy used to make moonshine in his garage, and then we would just come here and get drunk as fuck and go on like Tiny Cam and all those weird like chat roulette and shit. And I would dress up in this really fucking cheap Beetlejuice costume with the wig, and then I would put those glasses on, and then we would just fuck around like all night, man, just fucking getting wasted as fuck and just like singing songs and just fucking around with people. Oh, a lawless time. It was, did I put my hands up? Oh, okay, what's up? It was a lawless time. It was a different time. What do you think about my party animal Bionicle Von Zippers? They're fucking dope. Okay. Do you already know no one's do you already know no one's going to let us go back to anything? The trolling's never going to end. Well, the trolling will end because I'll just keep banning all the accounts. And then eventually they'll either just continue making accounts that I'll ban, or it'll just be like I'll just present to a dead audience, and then a new audience will find itself. You know what I mean? Maybe it will. Of course, I recognize that it will likely never end. But I'm just going to, like, before I wasn't banning a lot of people because I thought that I was a part of the community. But once I realized that people were just laughing at me and not with me, that made me choose, like, to feel really upset and frustrated. So now I don't have any dedication to that community. You know, I was banning people previously, and then everybody's like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Well, I'm making it very clear now why I'm going to do that in the future. So it can't be lost on people. You know what I mean? I've got a plan. I think I'm going to do Cock Show on Studio 17 and execute this idea. Like more of a Smokey and the Bandit look. Is that these guys? Oh, because I said Beetlejuice. They're Beetlejuice glasses because of what I said about Tiny Cam or whatever the fuck it was. Oh, Dizzle17 says just put it out on Not Slim One, especially with a new start. Whoop whoop. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I might do it on Not Slim One, but I don't have a problem to do it on Studio 17. I don't mind reinvigorating that channel with new content, just like I want to do here on Not Slim One. I've just got to find a direction and pursue it.
This is almost ready.
Damn, Dino, why are you out here with the personal shit, man? What the fuck? You know, Boot, how, Booty, I don't know the answer to this question. Do you know where my old black jackass fucking Von Zipper glasses are? No. They must be in the box of the,
I don't know, like, it's been a long time.
I don't know where the fucking jackass glasses are. I haven't seen them in a long time, and they're definitely well worn, but you can go and get new lenses. Like, you can get fake new lenses, or you can buy, I think, replacement lenses directly from Von Zipper. That I'm not totally sure about, But I definitely didn't throw them away. I definitely still have them.
Well, yeah, you just don't know where they are.
John Malenko suggests, you want peace? Ban, even though I'm against it. I can see how it's hard to just live worrying about clipping and screenshots every time you show your face to hang out. Yeah, and I was never really like worried about all that stuff until I got folded into the community that you know from the past. So like that shit just got real fucking crazy and again, really personal. And it's just like, I don't like that shit. I don't like it. It's okay to make a joke like that it's okay to make a joke that crosses a line. You can literally say it. Like to me specifically, man, I'm starting to feel a little hungry now too.
Yeah, well, this is almost ready.
Maybe it's smelling the food that is making me hungry.
Like,
Can I just take a little piece of this?
yeah, I'm getting it ready.
Thank you.
End it soon, or?
Oh yeah, we're gonna end and eat. Yeah, we're gonna get ready to eat and end this show in a minute. I'm gonna wrap up a couple comments here. Ban it every time. Yeah, before I come around this area, you know what I'm saying? That never happened to me, and it was good. You know who was my worst troll before I fell into Bender Boys and like COVID years streaming? That era, that Bender Boys COVID era streaming. Oh, sorry. Don't zoom me. It's got to zoom all the way in before it'll zoom out now. Out, please. Thank you. What was I just saying? Oh, my worst troll was Jet Wash Outdoors previous to getting into this Bender Boys COVID years fucking shit. And all that guy did was just put Japanese ogre masks in the fucking chat all the time. You know what I'm saying? When we were doing the live streams from the PlayStation 4 with the app that read the chat out all the time, and that was it. And it just said Japanese ogre mask over and over again. It was like a 0 out of fucking 10 annoying. You know what I'm saying? So, it was peaceful, PG-rated trolling that didn't cross lines, and it was good. And like I was saying a moment ago, somebody can say whatever the fuck they want about me. I don't give a fuck. And you can constantly say it. I don't give a fuck about that. But when I choose to give it power is when it's like, hey, can you not say that? You've said it enough, and I get the joke, and I'm not enjoying it, and it's about me. So can you consider changing? And it's like, no. Well, then it's like, okay, I'm not going to I'm an adult man. Like, I'm not going to consent here. I'm not going to sit here and consent to be I'm not going to choose to consent to be disrespected or perceive that I'm being disrespected. So yeah. I screenshots, DMs went fucking crazy too. I'm the type of person, I believe wholeheartedly that I'm the type of person that when it comes to DMs, if you're private messaging me, that's private. It's a private message. I don't fucking scoop up screenshots and go show fucking DMs screenshots to people and bank fucking catalogs of information on people. That shit is just fucked up and not cool. You know what I mean? But when it comes to DMs specifically, if somebody messages me in a DM, I don't fucking repeat that shit. You know what I mean? You might as well be whispering in my ear that shit, because I don't do that shit, because I wouldn't want it done to me. And I've had it done to me several times by people who I thought were my friends, that I was engaging with regularly. And they just fucking did it. And I'm like, yo, why did you do this? And they're like, oh, it's funny. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I don't think it's funny. So now there's a conflict that we can never explore, because I don't want to look like a bitch and be like, oh, I don't like that you took a screenshot of me. Please stop. Like, who the fuck am I to control you? You could do whatever you want. Anyway, I could go on about that forever. Your fella is shadowy and hard to see, but I can tell it's huge. Okay, sweet. Thanks. Was I leaned way back like this? Like a tomato paste can? More like a tuna can. Midian says, I seen the community going this way in 2019, so I changed up to Midian instead of my original YouTube. That's cool. Same here, kind of why I went my own way. Brooklyn Menace says, John's correct. If you want to build the channel again, you have to get rid of anyone trying to drag it down. This is going to be my prime directive. Like I'm RoboCop in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Iron Murphy. So I'm going to fucking buzz them out. I don't need none of that shit. I want to make a fucking place that is a good place for everybody to enjoy themselves, where we can make nasty jokes and have a good time. I'm not trying to be a bitch. I'm just trying to say, like, the The line that is crossed for me is when it feels like it's become personal and now you're just doing it to agitate a reaction consistently. That's the type of fucking shit that I don't like. You say whatever you want, say it a couple of times, and then fucking move on from it. But we make the same fucking nasty personal jokes all the time. All the time. You don't even give me money. What are you worried about my money for? You know, shut the fuck up, you know? Okay, we're going to get ready to wind down here. It's been 2 hours and almost and a half. I remember seeing them on the stream. People talking shit. Jetwash is just talking about people talking shit. I'm going to wind down the stream. Brooklyn says, I learned a lot from working with people who have communities over 1 million subs. Well, Brooklyn, if you want to be creative together, man, just fucking hit me up. I love you a lot, and I'd love to be creative with you and create something together. Like, maybe you can make a package, and I can try to do the edit, or maybe I can film something that you fucking take and manipulate into something great. But you do stuff on Studio 17, and then I do stuff on Studio 17, and in those times, I always felt that was an extremely rare occasion that you and I actually fucking meshed up together and got it good. You know what I mean? And I think we worked phenomenally well executing that 24-hour stream when we did that in February this year. And I'd like to do that. I'll do another 24-hour stream on Studio 17, but I don't know if we have the audience at this time where I can reach out to some homies and be like, hey, do you want to host a show? We're going to go for 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, I know you're busy with arcade stuff, but if you have the interest to want to create something, let me know. You know what I mean? I always want to create with you, but I feel that I've reached out to you to do shit. I can't think of anything off the top of my head exclusively recently. Okay. But definitely in the past, I feel that I've reached out to you to do shit, and you're always, having to be occupied with other shit and not finding time necessarily to project with me. So let's just do you and me. Okay. Let me know if you want to do something together. Yeah, Jetwash, I know about this stuff too. This is why I'm going crazy. This is why I've been fucking talking about it so much today and yesterday as well, addressing it. Because the people that are fucking making content like this that I'm showing on the screen now, it doesn't vibe with me. Those people don't like me. They don't even fucking know me. You know what I mean? And they make and they're the people that I'm talking about, like that are like, they talk about my money, but they don't fucking ever give me any money to even have a fucking whatever fish in the pot. You know what I mean? So everybody's entitled to make their own content, and I have the ability to give it power or not. And I don't mind addressing it now, but generally speaking, like, I don't like to just fucking go off and address it and talk about what trolls saying. I'm very much like, I'm a hypocrite now. But I stay quiet, and I've stayed quiet for a really long time. And that's just my general kind of opinion about shit like this. Like, if you give a troll a fucking shred of light, it's infinity energy. You know what I mean? It's a catalyst for infinite fucking bullshit. So if you it's like a classic, I guess, kind of cliche for children in a playground. Like, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. If I reply in any way, whether it's logical or through anger or anything else, it's just energy for them to consume and regurgitate. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have a problem to talk about trolls today because I've been away for a while. But, like, I'm trying to make a new era of content, and it doesn't involve shitty ass fucking trolls. So they can go and do what they want to do. And if they're going to come around what I'm going to try to generate in the future, then, I'll just take the time to eliminate that to the best of my ability.
Okay, Blake, it's ready.
You ready to eat?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to fucking talk about this. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about the content on that channel because it isn't based on any truth. Yeah, thank you. Okay, let's move on from troll shit. I'm torn. I'm a natural troll, but yet sometimes I like to talk like adults. Yeah, but you and me, though, here's the difference between you and me and those people. You and me, we're homies. You know what I mean? You put in effort to hit me up. You put in effort to be nice to me. We communicate with each other socially, and we show an interest in each other actively. You know what I mean? As far as nurturing a friendship is concerned. You can literally say whatever the fuck you want to me. I'm never going to fucking worry about that. It's when I fucking start perceiving that it's like, okay, I'm taking in more negativity than I am positivity, and now there's no balance. So if all this negative is outweighing the positive, well, there's no benefits here in this relationship, you know? I don't feel that with you. You can troll me as much as you want, John Malenko. I don't give a fuck. And until I do, and then I say something, and then it'll be your ball. You know, you can either modify your behavior, and we can continue to vibe, if, you know, in this hypothetical scenario, or it's just like, oh, okay, well, this is how it is now. So it's a new evolution and a new era. We're not talking type shit.
Wait.
Yeah, you can eat. Come throw it down on the table. I'm gonna wrap up this show right now. I gotta wrap up this show. Princess Cupcake says, you are the most awesomest dude ever. Thank you. Jetwash says, Blake's wiener looks like a baby arm holding a tennis ball. Thank you. Couple band suggestions. Bitches leave. Let me mute them once. Yeah, well, if I start doing content on Studio 17, I'll go through a process of purging all the mods. If Brooklyn hasn't already done that, I'll purge them on Studio 17, and then I'll give them back. I'm just going to take control over Studio 17 again. It's not dead. I just got to figure out what I want to do with it. Okay, this Joe Wash says, yeah, fuck those guys. Brooklyn says, I just blocked you everywhere. Thank you. Mikhail Wiley says, it was nice seeing you at the gathering. Yeah, bro, I fucking love seeing everybody at the gathering. I saw some cool Juggalo YouTubers at Hollow Wicked too. I was talking to them about making content as I was learning what I can expand out into the community, because I always used to want to be out there, and then like all the trolls like really made it easy to kind of regress and fucking stay in the same spot and not do anything good. Oh, this looks really good. Look at what Mima made. I guess you can't really see all that well because of the yellow light, but I'm about to eat this food. So this stream's pretty much over. And Captain Jerk says, thanks for the stream. You're awesome, bud. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I appreciate all you guys coming out, man. I appreciate all you guys coming out and hanging out with me today. 12 viewers here now at the end of the stream. And I'm just going to do these little pop-up, boys, as I see fit. I don't have any regular schedule at this time, but the channel's going to go through a revamp. We're going to bring fucking Cock Show back to Studio 17. We're going to start slow over there again, too. And that Cock Show, that shit's going to fucking happen. It'll happen. I can't say when it'll happen. I was just about to say within the next 7 days, you know. But the truth is, I got to find out what's going on with the other boys' schedules, okay? But as soon as I get that information, y'all be like some of the first to know when we go live on Studio 17 with Cock Show. That's me, Backsack, Mugabe, and Peasy. It's going to be a fucking awesome time coming back. And that's it. I could talk and talk and talk and talk, but I got to eat this food and do some other shit today. So thank you, everybody, for coming out and hanging out with me, Beeps.
Yep. It was nice talking to y'all.
It was nice talking to y'all. And that's it. I'm going to hit end stream now. Ouija Loki haven't said anything in a fucking long time, but I still have Baker Ya Maker open up, and I'm going to be listening to this music right now while I eat some food. So if you hate me, fuck you. If you like me, thanks for joining with me today. And stay tuned at Not Slim 1 and Studio 17 because I'm doing shit on both of those channels. And in summation, also, I'm doing that show over on Fago Lovers every Wednesday night at around 10:30 Eastern. So if you didn't know about that, go check that out too. All right, I'm out of here. We'll see y'all on the next stream. Whoop, whoop.
10 minutes.